Good morning. I'm Dr. Maria, uh, Middle East College. Well, I will present uh, this article on the readiness of academic institution in Oman for the fourth industrial revolution skills. Okay, this was actually written with uh, a fellow researcher in the college, Mr. Kais Al-Haji. Okay, well, Industrial Revolution, well, actually, right now we are on 4.0. Okay, so this covers actually are driven by technology, data, artificial intelligence, and innovations, all types of innovations, which are changing our business and will also change society in the next coming years. So here in this slide, so we can see actually the start of the Industrial Revolution from 1784. Okay, so and we call it Industrial Revolution 1.0. And then of course the second season actually came in 1870. This Industrial Revolution 2.0. And then the 1969 Industrial Revolution 3.0, and then right now we are on Industrial Revolution 4.0. Again, where we say that we have this is characterized, with access of data anywhere. Okay, we can access data information from remote location with the help of application, mobile devices. Okay, uh, this is a new phase in industrial revolution that introduced intelligent networking of machines and processes for industry with the help of the information and communication technology. Okay, so what is industrial revolution? So again, I have said earlier that here we can access data remotely. You know, uh, in this time we have these drones, robotics, and then of course our online teaching is here using all kinds of technology. Okay, in our case we have the MS Teams, we have the Meckler, the repository, um, tool for all of our materials. Okay, and then we conduct online sessions on MS Teams. Those some we have, some is also using Zoom, but in our case it's an MS Teams. Okay, so again, I should say that we can be reached in this season of industrial revolution. Technology, rather learning, the learning and the teaching is available anywhere. Okay, as this has been influenced by extraordinary advancement in technology. um, it develops skills, okay, develop skills that will enable students uh, to any possible, to adapt to all possible changes in the industry. Okay, so we have actually under this industry 4.0, okay, skills, all professors, okay, all educators uh, should aim to develop among the students the following skills. Okay, creativity, this analytical, critical thinking, emotional intelligence. Okay, decision making, communication, negotiations, uh, the problem solving, cultural awareness, people management, of course, technology, ability to embrace changes, and this service orientations. Again, we said that this industry 4.0, this has been influenced by extraordinary advancement in technology. Okay, in this industry 4.0, era, it would mean that here actually, uh, in our, I'm in Oman, okay, uh, we have to target and set goals for our Omani graduates, okay. They must possess all these kinds of skills, these well-developed skills that will enable them to cope with industry changes, as I mentioned earlier, with all opportunities and challenges, which will also increase their employability in the future. Okay. And of course, we should aim to develop in them all these kinds of skills, okay, to the fullest. So this academic institution here, okay, play significant roles in instilling, these skills in students, using different kinds of methodology, teaching methodology, okay, in classroom, okay. So not only with the aid of of technology, okay, as I mentioned earlier, we're using our MS Teams, our repository for all our materials is a Meckler, but we prepared hugely, okay, for our interactions in class. Okay, we have to make it a point. So right now, it's in campus, and at the same time, of course, the online thing is there. Okay, we still use the online thing for our recording purposes, so that the students at any point in time can retrieve our materials. Okay, which is actually, what makes the advantage right now of this, the post-pandemic thing. That this is one big thing that we learned from this from pandemic season. Uh, being our teaching and learning, not only into the classroom, but of course with the aid of this technology. Okay. Now, how our uh, the higher education institution, okay, will prepare for this fourth industrial revolution. Though my paper focused on on Oman, but I saw it as these things are actually applicable globally. Okay, now I said for number one, okay, from my research, that we should redefine the purpose of education. Okay, so we have to educate students to give them skills for life. Okay, to get ready for whatever changes, at work. Okay, so nowadays, colleges need to prepare students to do anything, as in anything, not only, doing the classroom activity, not only, doing, participation in the class, not only, um, adapting, developing skills to different kinds of technology, okay, but be able to see, okay, any possible changes that will happen 5 years, 5 years from now, okay, because the world is changing so fast that what we do today would be very different, 5 years from now. The colleges that we have today will change significantly, to shift from doing something to doing anything. Okay, the second actually is to focus on lifelong learning. Okay, so we need to focus, okay, a focus on lifelong learning. So in this preparation, we need to learn, okay, unlearn, or relearn, okay, our students. The study says that 80% of the job that we have in 2030, okay, doesn't exist today. So we need to prepare our students to learn new skills, to change the skill sets, and this has to become part of our curriculum, in this ability to adapt and learn new things. And then, of course, the fourth one is thinking on how we train our educators. At the moment, our focus is on distilling information, and then teach students this information and remembering this information. Good teachers, okay, and good educators need to become excellent facilitators. Okay, let our students explore by themselves, and this is the big focus that we need to see in our educational systems right now. Okay, the fifth one is making our learning institution and make up places where our students will have the ability to experiment, to try new things. And if they fail, let us motivate them to try again, where they can use different tools and strategies and be able to learn from mistakes. Okay, the sixth one is our educational institution should be more internationally minded. Okay, we need to teach things from different perspectives. Let our students learn languages, okay, and techniques and strategies which will make them more competitive internationally. Okay, then we have to build practical skills as well that are in demand across industries and the globe. Okay, let our students learn languages, technologies, socializations with different cultures, business strategies of the globe. Okay, let them be digitally savvy and agile problem solver, an emotionally intelligent communicator, resilient leaders who could adapt to any situation. Okay, now what's the influence of this fourth industrial revolution to Oman education? Okay, there was adoption. Okay, there was adoptions of various teaching techniques and technology, both in the online and classroom teaching in Oman, which helps students to gain this industry revolution for skills. Okay, to uh, so this actually, what I mentioned here under Industry 4.0, this is actually in Oman. They have what you call Education 4.0 model, which enable academic institutions to remodel their curriculum based on the idea that teachers and students must use their ability not only to explore things but also to discover something new. Okay, with this education model 4.0, the industry 4.0 also impacted academic institutions in Oman by creating the need for this institution to enhance the ability of the teachers to provide a tailor-made learning process. Okay, although understanding each student's learning ability has been an existing practice for many academic institutions in Oman, the emergence of this Education 4.0 has also created the need for this institution to ensure that the individualized teaching approach must be part of the school's educational framework. In addition, this model also changed the roles of Oman teachers toward becoming mentors. And there are significant differences between educators being tagged as teachers and educators being viewed as mentors. So unlike the usual teaching process, a teacher mentor in this age of Industry 4.0 is expected to offer supervision, support, and suggestions to his or her colleagues so they can improve their skills and develop themselves professionally. Okay, another impact of this Industry 4.0 in Oman education is the adoption of various techniques, okay, as what we have written there, in online education, which can help in gaining different fourth industrial revolution skills. For instance, the use of different technology platforms enhances the teacher's knowledge in terms of realizing the extent of the Internet of Things in education. And indeed, there is a systematic shift in the way online learning is being utilized by academic institutions. Okay, furthermore, many colleges in Oman have developed ways that will increase the flexibility of teaching and learning by using different types of education technology, such as using tablets, laptops, and even mobile devices. Through these strategic and flexible approaches to online education, students and professors, faculty now have the opportunity to share knowledge and information, which enhances their technical skills and ability to embrace changes. And moreover, the arrival of this fourth industrial revolution also increased the need for Omani students to become much more competitive than the previous years, especially since flexibility in skills plays a significant role in getting hired in these constantly growing industries in Oman. And as part of this Industry 4.0, okay, this Industry 4.0 set up various calls for significant educational reforms in Oman, which also uncovered a wide array of education issues and challenges that have existed for many years. For instance, the need to improve teaching practices and teaching collaborativeness. Thus, many academic institutions in Oman are now looking forward to becoming internationalized, as it has also become the norm across different industries. In fact, a new term has emerged which is known as University 4.0. The term was derived from the ideas of Industry 4.0, which believes that academic institutions should not just limit their knowledge provision from usual topics. Indeed, these institutions must explore new ways to integrate academic knowledge with soft skills of the Industry 4.0 skills. So the effect of this fourth industrial revolution on academic institutions in Oman also brought up the need for better information technology infrastructure within the campus. These aspects involve different sets of technological components that will assist teachers in teaching Industry 4.0 skills. Academic institutions in Oman have increased their funding to improve their internet connectivity and to purchase better laptops and desktop computers. Okay. However, not all academic institutions have done quickly this upgrade, but we saw a majority, okay, move to the next level of their infrastructure, the technological infrastructure. Okay. Well, I must say that we face, huge talent crisis. We will this time and in the coming 5 years. Okay, we're talking about okay, this is actually in reference to the deficit of 85 million highly skilled people uh, by this time, 2020 2022 2023. Okay, the solution from before will not be applicable at all in the future. The HR acquisition should be one of the first priorities in the coming years, because it's not only enough to hire the right people. Okay, it will also become a very big challenge to keep them on board. So what I consider to be much more important and valuable are the soft skills, okay, of our students. Uh, this has to be developed to the full. Okay. Hence, we need to make our students understand how these technologies, and those soft skills I mentioned earlier, are doing and how they are changing their lives, and then making sure that their communications, and their open mind tolerance toward others is also the key to this fourth industrial revolution. Now, the impact of business will be huge. The agility when it comes to change will be very important. Hence, we should aim to make our students an agile, okay, agile learners in the process of learning. making our learners adaptable, as I said earlier, to any situations that comes around. We need to have in our mind, in our mindset, this what you call exponential thinking, and making our students uh, as well as exponential thinkers, training them to be flexible if things change, adaptation, adaptability, and being able to be retrained and staying curious about what is going on in the outside world will be key to success. A lot of things are coming together that will change the way we live. We have to teach our students on how to get ready on changes, as I said earlier, that there's no need to fear. Um, we just need to adopt and embrace it, embrace changes, and be ready without skill. Well, in okay, in conclusion, all right, so I just want to say that the readiness of academic institution in Oman regarding this Industry 4.0 skills is a topic that help understands other aspects surrounding this period of development. Generally, the ideas about Industry 4.0 are focused on technological aspects and soft skills and how they help in the creation of the Education 4.0 model. And another interesting highlight in this study is the systematic transformation of online learning in Oman, okay, which shows that it is now more flexible, okay, after all the recent changes brought about by the crisis, okay. And furthermore, okay, this research, okay, this research also emphasized the recent calls for educational reforms in Oman due to various problems being encountered by academic institutions. This issue revealed a broad range of other problems in education across the country, such as the need to improve current teaching methods. As a result, many of the academic institutions in the Sultanate are unable to provide adequate Industry 4.0 skills since teachers are also in need of support. Okay, with this problem, educators must strive to improve their creativity across different subjects so they can also teach Omani students about the best approach to creating new ideas and solving different problems. However, funding issue among academic institutions also limits their capabilities to teach Industry 4.0 skills, okay, which the government addressed through an endowment. And the study also explained that despite the importance of basic computer knowledge in today's period, it may not be enough, especially in terms of transforming lives through technology. That is why the readiness of academic institutions in Oman for the fourth industrial revolution skills must be viewed as more than just the use of technology, okay, to fulfill Omani students' future goals. It must be considered as an opportunity to integrate the use of current forms of technology and to develop new educational agendas such as Oman's introduction of AI to its educational framework, including the effective collaboration between Omani schools and different industries. And the fourth, lastly, this fourth industrial revolution is a period that brings challenges and opportunities to the educational system in the Sultanate of Oman. Okay, and okay, thank you so much, and I'm closing now.